Yeah, so I think we really have stepped it up physically. We've just brought it day in and day out, I feel like, and we're turning in the right direction. So I'm pretty proud of our group for that specifically.
What do you think is the biggest difference in this offensive line group now versus last year?
It's hard to say, and it's not really a fair comparison, but I think we're a lot more confident in our schematics. And then, like I said, that will lead to playing fast and more physical, and I think that's really going to help us establish a run game, which eventually will open up the pass game, etc.
Does it feel different for you? Obviously, you have an ABT beside you last year. He's a guy that kind of locks down that left tackle spot. Now with kind of rotating musical chairs there beside you, how different has it been for you this fall?
Yeah, so obviously playing next to any first rounder, it's a tremendous help. But I'm confident in our guys and in our rotation to tackle and everywhere across all 5 positions. So I've been proud of the boys so far and how we've developed over the last few days.
How would you kind of assess what's happening at the left tackle position beside you?
I think it's a really good competition. Like I said, I'm confident in all those boys. We'll just see, I guess, when it comes to game week, what coach decides to do. But whatever decision's made, I'm confident Coach knows what he's doing, and he's going to put us in the best position to win.
Now, you got some opportunities during the spring game. You played a little bit of left tackle out here. Do you feel comfortable out there? Where do you kind of feel the best right now?
I mean, obviously, because of my experience at guard, I feel more comfortable there. It's been a little bit of time before I've been a tackle my freshman year. And like you said, I've had a little bit of opportunity to rep a little bit throughout spring and fall. But right now, I'd say I'm more confident in guard. But every day, I'm just working on my craft and trying to get better, whether that's at tackle or guard. So.
What do you think you bring to the offensive line group with your experience?
I would just say veteran leadership. I mean, that was really huge. Me coming in as a freshman, I was like a chicken with my head cut off. I had no clue what's going on, coming from a small town program to a huge institution like this with a rich history of football. I was really I really looked up to the older guys like Toa, Viane, Nico Fala, and they really helped get me along as a freshman. And I think I now have that opportunity and I want to say, I guess, commitment to those younger guys as well. So I think that's what I bring to this room. So,
what's for you? What is the hardest part of the transition from the interior to tackle?
I mean, just being at guard, you're obviously covered, so it's more of, I'd say, a physical game than a spatial awareness. So at tackle, it's just you're a lot of one-on-ones with some of the best athletes on the field, Drake Jackson, Corey Foreman, etc. So a little tougher, I think, just because of the nature of the position.
What have you thought of Jonah Monheim playing that position and Courtland Ford? Those two guys individually, what kind of stands out about each of them?
It's hard to say. They're both. I really like them both as people off the field. Hang out with both of them a lot. Really got to become close with Jonah, especially over the year. And then, like the year he was being recruited out of high school his last year, and he was already committed here. And I was dealing with my ankle injury. I really had time to kind of just hang out with him while everyone was practicing. So I really developed a relationship with him early on. And then Cortland, just like I've said, we've been practicing all spring together basically, and so we've gotten really close just because of just being together and whatnot.
I know there's been a lot of talk among the coaches about how much Jonah really took a leap in the spring and then in the summer too. From your perspective, where's that leap most obvious with him?
Confidence for sure, I'd say. He's one of the smarter guys in the room, football savvy, but I'd say he's more confident in himself, his strength, his body. He's really putting on weight, and I think Coach Steiner really helped bring him up to speed. And so I'm proud of him for that and his commitment to his body and just becoming a mature football player.